Ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, or slash ref, the Reaper One here today again, once again with Cdon 24,
Hey,
also known as Goddamn It Cdon, or just Jared. You know,
Nem
the
being banned out here, that respect, mad respect for the jungler on the side of SY.
hmm and I haven't had like a problem with it except for once, but remember in the rules it does say that you have to switch off when you're creating games, just so that way you guys can first pick will alternate, which is an important strategy for picking. And going all deep into bank time here, what do you think that they're talking about?
I don't know, they're in a good spot. I didn't really see much counterplay. They might ban out the Bellona slash Osiris and first pick whichever one they don't. But other than that, they ooh, put my words right back in my mouth. They're gonna ban out the Scotty. Maybe finding her annoying, maybe finding that she was really strong. Not really sure, but it was a good ban.
hmm
Leaving both Bologna and Susan on the table right now. Even a Cernanos available for pickup unless it gets banned out here.
hmm Probably gonna see
Oh,
SYZYGY pick up Bologna here probably if it doesn't get banned out. Now they're just Taylor banning to the other team, leaving a lot of gods on the table, probably because they have the first two picks and their opponents only have the first pick.
I mean, they pick up a Bologna, you pick up a Susan Cern.
Well,
Bologna gonna be banned out by the side of WK.
Susano will probably picked up here. With the Nemesis banned, oh no, the
Or
CERN's gonna be
Cern.
picked up first. I mean, but with
Or
the
Cern.
Nemesis ban, it was the perfect opportunity for SY to pick up this Susanoo and just wreak havoc with him. CERN can do well, but it looks like their carry lane could do well even against the CERN. Pretty strong carry lane they had there.
They did. But they also had a Scotty. I'm not excited, but I'm interested to see what other hunter gets played to rival this Cernanos. Not many can outbox him with the extra damage from his summer stance.
Wait, you're supposed to use the other stances? I just use the heal stance. I'm always worried about my health more than I am about
Honest
dealing
being
damage.
first picked again.
He wasn't first pick, he was last pick last time.
I mean,
But
Vaughn being picked again, but
mhm.
first pick this time.
But priorities here. That priority should be the Susanoo pickup, but it's not going to be.
Instead, Big Mike opting for what looks like another warrior jungle.
Ravana or Rat?
Or Rat.
We've seen Rat played quite a few times, more than I would have predicted. He wasn't really in the meta as far as I was concerned, but global ults are global ults, right?
I play him a lot in ranked. He's got global all protection, shred, a great stun. Odin and Susano locked in for the side of SY. Uh, just looking to lock down that Vanus with the cage again. Poseidon into an Odin. I don't agree with this pick, but it's going to be locked in anyway.
Why don't
I
you agree
don't
with
know
this?
how this one's going to go. Why don't I agree with Poseidon into Odin?
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's just another target for the cage. Granted, he can Kraken himself inside of the cage, but if the Odin can cage you and get out, and the Susan can say throw a Typhoon, and the Cern can ult on top of you, it's gonna be devastating.
If you think about it, if Susanoo kills Poseidon with a summer storm, it's pretty embarrassing for the Poseidon as a god.
I suppose, yes.
Because I think some of the hit, because if I'm not
Hades gonna
mistaken,
be banned out for WK right now.
because he's Japanese, and a summer storm in Japan would just be a typhoon, which would be a hurricane essentially.
I've seen many a Poseidon taken out by Susanoo before, so wouldn't surprise me today.
Well,
Just so good at locking the immobile. Well, not immobile. He's very fast, but no escape having mage down.
hmm Although that with that lockdown, he could counter Susanoo if he's careful and knows what he's doing. Stop the Susanoo going on his teammates. Use it to disengage a lot. I mean, it's what we see a lot of Poseidons do.
Are you talking about the ultimate or the whirlpool?
Both. Both.
Yeah. He does have a lot of good AoE zone. Fafnir gonna be banned out by the side of WK not wanting to see that lockdown and AoE damage again.
He did a very good job last game of just locking down. Yeah, he'd hop in and be like.
He also helped secure a lot of objectives with that AoE buff.
And there's the Medusa ban. I'm surprised to see that from the side of SY.
They're just banning out hunters that could possibly keep up with the Cernunnos. I'm not that surprised.
Who else can keep up with the Cernunnos? I don't know. The only person or thing that could keep up with the Cernunnos would be removing him from the game at this point.
Nobody can outbox a late game ROM. But aside from that, Cern can bully ROM early. Tyr picked up as the solo laner. Looking for a pseudo counter to this Odin, I imagine. Fearlessing him out of the bird bomb if he times it right.
But we could see Odin jungle. I mean, they picked up the solo laner and Chang'e solo. No, okay, Chang'e mid. They don't have that. 7 seconds and then 53 seconds on top of that. So they have a whole minute. And Terra's gonna be locked in. So it's official. Odin solo lane.
It could be Terra solo. Don't count it out yet.
That is true. We saw that. We saw that. She just have a hard time. I mean, Tyr doesn't exactly have great clear either, so.
She would not have a hard time against the Tyr, like, at all.
I mean, at level 1 she would.
Immune. Oh, yeah.
Level
1 would be bad,
yeah.
But
that's all I meant. All I meant is level 1. Yeah, at level 1. You have to be creative at level 1.
If you have a Terra solo, I recommend starting your jungle over there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds about right to me. But it really depends on the skill level of the player. Playing Terra solo is no easy feat.
It's pretty easy if you can get to level 3. You just
level
full
3.
clear and then dash under tower.
Essentially, yeah. Alright. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this ban phase here. We're going to cut the broadcast and then come back to you when the game starts.